Alright guys, welcome back to Every Day with me, Nick. I'm now back off little mini holiday stroke slight stag do that we went on, and well, you're seeing there the diggers in the background. Diggers in the background because it's poorly. I'm seriously debating about whether or not this was a good investment or not. Anyway, what we've got going on, my super beefy weld job is not super beefy weld job anymore. It's just ripped it from the seams there, either side, ripped it from the top. So for whoever had said in the comments that that won't work, that won't last, blah blah blah, well, I guess you guys are right. I ain't ever going to be a man to admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I did think it was going to last a little bit longer than this, like, but clearly not. So anyway, we're going to get it ground off, get it grind this off, grind the other side off. Now we should be able to see what's behind it and see what we can do with it. Just an absolute piss take, really. I think the only way that Infront can warrant this, the only way Infront Machinery can warrant this is by sending a new undercarriage. Like, it failed within like 30 hours of operation or something like that. I can't remember now. It failed. It ripped it off. I shouldn't have to do this. It's only got 138 hours on it. It's not a lot. 136 or 138 hours. So what I might do is I might look into another company and ask me to ask them for an undercarriage to be sent over that's better. Then just put my turntable on top, put my tracks and everything on it. That's the same chassis as mine. So anyway, I'll get you set up on tripod. I'll get this cut away, get this cut off, see what we're dealing with. What I'm going to be using this time around is some C-channel. Some C-channel there. I thought it was 10mm C-channel all around, but it's only 10mm on the legs and then 6mm into on the web, but that shouldn't matter too much. So what I might do is, once I know where it's going to be, I might put some gussets on the rear side of it. It should be fine. I've got a job with it on Friday, that's why I'm having to work on it now. It's just frustrated me, this very much frustrated me. So anyway, let's get on it. Let's get to it. I've got the grinder running in the background on the bandsaw blades. I'm working on this. Shit, I could do without, really. But hey ho, there's life in it. Right, let's have it, boys and girls. Alright, we're on with welding it now, as you kind of seen there. I'll talk you through what we're going with this time to repair this shite fucking excavator. Excuse my language, sorry about that. I'm sick of doing this now. This is twice. I mean, first time shouldn't have happened so much. Second time with me putting that plate on, that should never have happened thereafter. It's 12mm thick solid plate. Maybe it should have just had a bit of strengthening, but there's something wrong somewhere if it's doing what it's doing. So anyway, what we've got now, I showed you, we've got some C channel, and what we've done here is, luckily, it's almost a really good fit. So I've got it rested on top of here. Now I've checked everything, and everything should clear. It should clear it all bolts that are underneath it should clear this plate. So this is where it should have been. This big thick plate up top of here, I've just burnt my finger. There's big thick plate on here where this turntable's on, so why that couldn't have been carried on down and around there, I don't know. In front, sort your shit out. This is not acceptable. I'm pissed off now. So I've got some holes obviously where it's ripped out off the side of this chassis. Got a bigger one on this side, so I'm gonna have to cut some plate and get that fabbed around there. So yeah, let's I just need to get on the back side of this channel to get some stitches in, like some stitch welding. That's going to be rather difficult, I think. I was umming and ahhing about maybe leaving it, but I don't want to. It's failed once, it's failed twice, and now I don't want it to fail a third time. I want it, this is it, once this is done now, I want it to be finally finished and, you know, sorted. If it fails again, I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's going to, I'd have to take the full turntable off, because it requires a much bigger repair. So I'm going to have to put the battery back on, because whilst I was welding I took the battery off. Put the battery back on and try and get some access onto this top of this plate. So let's have it. Right, I just want to show you this this piece that Infront Machinery had sent. Infront Machinery had sent me to rectify the problem that we had last time, which was obviously the Dozer blade mount. And this is what they sent me. They didn't listen. 6mm plate. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, look at the size. They're double, triple. They're probably about 18mm them. 15, 16, I don't know, something like that. It's not ideal. It's not right. It's too flimsy. I mean, they've welded it. When they've welded it, it's even distorted the steel. It's got a bow in it. It's got deformation, which you would do with it. I know that. But Infront Machinery, sort it out. It's not ideal. My only regret is that people have purchased this, and I really do hope that Infront Machinery have sorted it out. Ultimately, I feel kind of responsible because, well, apart from the Dozer mount, everything else has been running pretty good. There's no problems at all with it. So I feel responsible that if this happens to them and they can't fix it themselves, sorry guys, I just can't do anything but apologise. So please, I hope this doesn't happen to everybody or anybody, but yeah, Infront Machinery, not ideal. This is not an appropriate way to do the fix. I need a full new undercarriage really now. If this breaks this time, I'm going to have to strip everything off. I'm going to have to take the tracks off, I'm going to have to take the motors off, I'm going to have to take the turntable off. I have to take the full lot off here just to get out all this again so I can strengthen it up. Poor job. Yeah. Poor job. Anyway, I've got that wrapped around there, so that's what that's doing. Right, let's get this plate on. Let's get this let's get that ground up so it's ready to be welded onto, and weld it on. Now, don't really know which way it wants to be, so I'll have to move this excavator back a little bit so I can put the blade back on, see where it wants to be. Yeah, let's have it. Right, let's get that crappy bit of steel put on. It's bent. You can see it's obviously just I've only tacked it on, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it because it's already on there, so I'm going to weld the hell out of that and call this done for today. Alright, let's get to it. There we go. I've knocked it off again. Tune! Oh, you've gone again. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them welds. I'm gonna have to get a new screen for yours now. They've got weld spatter everywhere. Oh no. Right. Nothing wrong with them welds. Like tigged. So what I'm going to do now is start the machine up, try and get it pivoted up so I can get on the underside of that. See how that goes. I think this is going to fail again, like, but hey. Right, I'll clear this off so I can put that on there or something like that. Let's go, go, go! That's it, guys. Done. Don't look a bad job, considering. But yeah, we're all welded up. I've left a little bit here. It's probably going to be my weak point. It's probably going to break from there. Should I do it? Should I do it? I can't get in though. I can't get in properly. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But what I've also done there is I've also put a plate in underneath, so that's going onto a plate that's going up back there. That should make that super strong. There should be no pushing back on that now. I mean, it's fairly, yeah, it's 10mm thick plate. Right, shall we see how this holds up now? Because if it fails after this, Shangdon Infront Machinery, your products are absolute garbage if it fails after this. Well, they failed anyway, so it's garbage anyway. Right, let's get this Dozer mount back on. Let's get this Dozer mount back on, and tomorrow we are out working with it tomorrow, so it's going to be its first real test. See how it goes. And we have to tack the pin on as well where it goes on here, because they haven't tapped the holes. Useless buggers. There's no hole tap there. Not ideal. Anyhow, let's have a go. Let's see where it goes like. I'm not holding out much hope. What I might do is when I get a chance to, you know, some downtime again, I might drill 2 holes either side of that plate, drill and tap them, because behind that there's obviously, it's not welded. I'd rather that have been welded straight onto the C channel. It is where it is. Right, let's have it. Let's go. Well, that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Done, job done. Apart from I've severely effed up. I've made a big mistake here, guys. I didn't check the geometry of where things needed to be, and now the Dozer blade won't lift any higher than that, because that's in the wrong freaking place. Why I didn't check that, I don't know. So I think that should have been pointing up here, and that would have allowed that to come up a bit further. Or they're too long as it is anyway, you know, there should have maybe been like even shorter. Do just when you think you've got it sorted, it's not. So that's going to be a pain to get it on and off things, get it on different terrains. We'll have to sort it another time. You'll have to do for me tomorrow. Right guys, thanks for watching. But sorry for it being a long one, but I'm just afraid that it might happen to one of you guys, and you know, this could be a potential fix for you. I hope it doesn't happen to any of you, because you know, if you've bought these machines based on my experience, then I'm truly and heartfully sorry. Anyway, Infront Machinery, sort it out, send me a new undercarriage out and we'll be alright. Job's tatty. But I bet you'll watch this and just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Right guys, catch you later. Bye for now.